जय श्री माता जी। हम सभी श्री माता जी के श्री चरणों पर प्रणाम करके वंदन लेंगे। Let us all humbly bow down at the holy lotus feet of Shri Mata Ji and take bandhan. तीन महामंत्र और श्री गणेश मंत्र। संतुलन के लिए बायां हाथ श्री माता जी की ओर और दाहिना हाथ भूमि माता पर रखते हैं। Let us keep our left hand towards Sri Mataji and right hand on the Mother Earth. श्री माता जी कृपा करके हमें शुद्ध इच्छा शक्ति से आशीर्वादित कीजिए। श्री माता जी, please bless us with pure desire. अब हम अपना दाहिना हाथ श्री माता जी की ओर रखेंगे और बायां हाथ आकाश की ओर। We'll now keep our right hand towards Sri Mataji and left hand towards the sky, towards the ether, and pray. Sri Mataji, please bless us with pure actions. श्री माताजी कृपा करके हमें शुद्ध कार्य शक्ति से आशीर्वादित करें। हम हमारा दोनों हाथ श्री माता जी की ओर रखेंगे। Let us keep both the hands towards Sri Mataji. Sri Mataji, please give us complete balance and establish us in thoughtless awareness. श्री माता जी, हमें पूर्णतः संतुलन दीजिए और हमें निर्विचारिता में स्थित कीजिए। ध्यान की इसी अवस्था श्री माता जी की अमृतवाणी ग्रहण करेंगे। We will now listen to Sri Mataji's speech in this blissful state of meditation.
A person who is a Shiv Bhakt, he doesn't care for money. He doesn't know about money. He's a very generous person, extremely. He's just generous. People will say stupid, the way he goes on, the way he works it. But I don't think so. That's not at all the description. The description of a man who is a bhakta of Shiva, has no interest in money, is very generous. Anything you ask from that, he'll give. Mahavira was like that. Mahavira had gone for his meditation in his own garden. And Vishnu, as Sri Krishna, came and told him that, see, I have no clothes. You have got this cloth, why don't you give me half of it? He said, all right, you can have. You can have the whole. Because he said, this my house is here, I'll just wear my clothes. What he did was not to show that nudity is a very great thing. But if you see the Jains, what they do, they make big, big statues of Mahavira, showing him completely nude. I mean, this is the perversion of human mind. Why he did it, we should know. He was so detached, so detached. Gave away the clothes, what is the harm? It was not to show off or anything. But the generosity, people don't understand. And the Jainis are the least generous. So, the quality of all these great incarnations also not understood. Because a kind of an illusion is there. For example, Shiva is always with very few clothes. Very few. And what does he eat? No one knows. What is his desires and what does he want? No one knows. A person with great knowledge of music will sing before him, is all right. Or even any madcap comes and sings, he's all right. For him it doesn't matter. He's not meticulous about how the music is and what the notes are, whether it is all right or not. No. He is beyond all these things. He is beyond all these formalities that we have about everything. He is beyond. He is spirituality itself. He is beyond all these things. Whether you are a musician or you are an artist, whatever it is you are, he'll enjoy. He's the enjoyer. And he'll enjoy. Whatever is simple, whatever is given with the heart, he'll enjoy. Whatever is expressed with the heart, he'll enjoy. He is not a conditioned person, that it should be modern, it should be such and such. He is not conditioned. He doesn't think that way. Like human beings will sit down and make a meticulous everything. Does it fit into it or not? Even for art, even for anything that is created out of somebody's heart, they'll try to discourage that person. I've seen people, they have such conditioning. And one thing about Shiva, he has no conditioning of it. Nothing. That's why they call him a mast mola. He is not at all conditioned. If you have any conditioning in your mind, then you are not Shiva. It's all right. You should dress up well, you should do this. But you should not have conditioning that if you don't do that, then you are being out of caste, out of fashion, out of this. It is very difficult for people not to accept. All kinds of fashions are coming nowadays, all kinds. I tell them, what is this? This is the fashion. Is it some god behind this fashion? Or is there some deity who is telling you these fashions? Today it comes, tomorrow it will disappear. So what I am saying, that if you have to worship Shiva, you should decondition yourself. You are living in the world of Sahasrara. Now somebody is not properly dressed, finished. Somebody is over popularly dressed, finished. The human beings have a capacity to criticize everyone. And to criticize everyone, it is nothing fundamental. Because if you do it on vibrations, one can understand. But not on vibrations. Just because this is not the fashion, that is not the fashion. What is the passion of Shiva? Tell me. Has he any fashions? Anything you give him, he is happy. Whatever you give him, he eats that. He is full of such appreciation because he is personified as joy. He is peace and he is joy. If you are worshippers of Shiva, then you should not have any conditioning of any kind. I mean, normally I also wear simple sarees, very simple. And it happens that people think I am a very poor woman. I am poor. Because I don't care for money. I don't bother. So, We should know that Shiva is the poorest man, purest God. He doesn't wear any alankaras, he doesn't wear anything, just he lives with his own body. Because he's nothing but embodiment of enjoyment, nothing but complete form of enjoyment and joy. So another quality of Shiv Bhakta should be joy. You should be joyous about everything, whatever you see, whatever type of person you see. So the only way you can do is give up human quality of criticism. To criticize others. Like if the English go into the Indian house, say we don't like it. That's what? What you don't like? We didn't like the carpet. I don't like it itself is against you. Shakti. Then if supposing an American goes to an English home, he'll say, I don't like it. It's very common. All the people say, I don't like it. I didn't like that. Who are you to say I don't like it or I like it? People don't realize that by saying all these things, you are showing that there's no Shiv principle. I can understand somebody who cannot walk or ride. For such a person is allowed to use some sticks or something, allowed. But if he says, I don't like that person because he doesn't use the stick, shows that he's such an egoistical fellow. Himself is using the stick and he wants to create what votes or what in a democratic country that people should walk with the sticks in their hands. It is very difficult. In the West it is very common, you see, to have this kind of a hat, to have this kind of a dress, to wear this kind of a chirut, or all kinds of things have a condition. Nowadays the hairstyle has become very funny with women because they don't put oil in their hair. They will not have any grease in their head. If somebody is going to meet them, they'll wash their hair. I don't think it looks very nice. Of course, I don't say that you need not have so much of oil on your face and ears. But what is so important in life is also, this is another thing, that we are very self-centered. We want to impress people. If I wear a dress or anything, it should impress. I mean, even if it impresses what? If a snake comes along, he'll bite you, whatever dress you might be wearing, whatever country you might be from. All this kind of identification doesn't behove a Shiv Bhakta. A Shiv Bhakta has to be just absolutely lost in the raptures of joy. Very particular about hairdress, very particular about dresses. I don't know what they are particular about. With all that, what do they gain? Nothing. Do they become popular? And this kind of popularity, which is so skin deep, what's the use? Must have respect of your being as not only human beings, but as Sahajogis. We are Sahajogis. We are Shiva's Bhakt. We don't care. We are not bothered. Whatever it is, Shiva is there within us, and we shine with that power within us that is of Kundalini. You may be very well dressed, you may be anything. Your vibrations are bad. What's the use? If you cannot judge people by their vibrations, by nonsensical things like their dress and moustaches, is it of any value? In Sahaja, your value system has to be Sahaja. I've seen many people, I don't like their house, I didn't like this. I don't like, if the sentence is nishiddha, is to be given up by Sahajas. If you don't like anything, you are not a Sahaja. Of course, I mean, if there's somebody who is anti-Sahaj and all that, but still by saying I don't like, what are you going to gain? The waste of energy. Because of this, in Sahaja Yoga I have seen people have created problems for me. So many problems. Only because they are so much self-oriented. This man is bad, that woman is bad, this, that. Sometimes I'm surprised. Because when those people come to me, I'm amazed that they are very nice people. But people are very self-centered also. Like I've seen people who are not bothered to come to meetings, to pujas, because they have got work. Altogether there are 11 pujas. They don't come because they are very busy. At least to one puja you should come. But those who are Shiv Bhaktas only enjoy nothing but pujas. Nothing else. Their whole being is absolutely vibrated with Shiv Puja. To them, that's the most important thing to do. Also, there are people in Sahaja Yoga who are trying to make money out of Sahaja Yoga. Very wrong, very wrong, very wrong. Sahaja Yoga is to give you punyas, to give you blessings. And if that is not in your mind, better give up Sahaja Yoga. You can join some business of something, of malpractices. Very easy, very easy. Till you end up in the jail, you are there. But to enjoy your spiritual powers, you must learn certain things. And one of them is decondition yourself. I don't like it, or I like it. This sentence must go away from your tongue. Likes and dislikes are only for people who have limited vision. You should learn to appreciate. Your power of appreciation will show how spiritually you are endowed. And your power of observation will show what do you observe. For example, some people will come and tell me, I didn't like that lady, she was wearing a funny sari. What is this? I didn't like her because she had put her hand on her head. So what? Because you make your own images of people. And you want everybody to be like that, otherwise you don't like it. Whether you like it or don't like it, nobody is going to change. Why waste your energy? Sometimes there are musicians who are not so good. I remember once I went home and I asked my father, how does this musician sing? He says he's very courageous, very courageous. I said, why? What happened? Well, he sings without bothering about people. And he goes out of tune, sometimes he goes out of tala, doesn't matter. But he sings. He's very courageous, himmat wala. So that's how we used to appreciate our singing. When this fellow started singing, I saw he was like that. But my father was saying, wow, 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 what doing? And encouraging him. See, I've seen in my father these divine qualities. How he used to tolerate, how he used to, not tolerance also, just appreciation of any kind of thing he used to appreciate. That's what, if the Sahajogis have that condition of appreciation, they'll enjoy everything. Because you kill your enjoyment, do you know that? We are all variety of people here, all variety of dresses, of variety families, and so many of countries you are here. To me, you are nothing but Sahajogis, my children, that's all. No, I don't go on judging you on your dress or on what your hairstyle is. No. All modern things are extremely conditioning. And they condition you so much that you get irresponsible. As Sahajogis, you get irresponsible. Your first and foremost responsibility is Sahaja. Because you should know what a work it is. So such a great work to transform the whole world, that's my vision. At this old age also I think the same way. Now if that is my vision, what should be your attitude? That we should go all out to spread Sahaja. That's the main thing. I call you for these pujas just to renovate, I should say, or to give you more of energy and all that. But if you are just taking it as a great blessings and sitting at home, it's of no use. You must spread Sahaja. I was surprised that they said in Lucknow there are only 200 Sahajogis. How can that be? First time I went to Lucknow, there were at least 3,000 Sahajogis. And we had not fixed any hall or anything. And can you imagine, suddenly I find so many. How is it there can be 200 Sahajogis? Either you are telling lies or you are good enough for nothing. So the responsibility of all the Sahajogis, first and foremost, is to spread Sahaja. How many people have you given realization? Where have you talked about Sahaja? I've seen even in the plane if you are traveling, anyone who is there will tell me, my guru is this, such a great guru, this, that. Openly, shamelessly about horrible gurus. And while you people are very shy to talk about Sahaja, never publicly, unless and until you have a program and public program and all that. You have no time also for Sahaja. Very busy people. So, if you have to follow Shiva and his blessings all the time, his protection to you, then you have to be Sahajogis of very high quality. Which shows when you go all out to spread Sahaja. That is the thing missing. I am very happy that in Australia, Surge Yoga has spread so much. I don't know what has happened. In a far-fetched place like Australia. In the beginning, I had some setbacks, but now it has spread. Also in Austria, it has spread, and also in Italy. But otherwise, just doesn't spread. What's the matter? The matter is the leaders are not going all out. Say for in England, I travel from north to south, east to west, in all the directions. We have very poor Sajog is there. You have to go to universities, to younger people. If hippiism can spread, why not Sajog? It spread like wildfire. Why not Sajog? All these things are there, which I have to warn you, be careful. If you have got realization, you have a responsibility to give realizations to others and to spread such. If you can't do it, then God save you. I have nothing to say. You have to introspect. What have I done for such? What I have got for such? And I am sure after this, Shiv Puja will dedicate yourself to Shiv principle within. Shiv principle doesn't stir out. Is very, very stern. It's very powerful. You have to dedicate. And you have to surrender. Above every other job, or every other performance, highest is this. So, with this, I ask Shiva to give you blessings, complete blessings, so that you get transformed into personality of Shiva. May God bless you.
जय श्री माता जी। श्री माता जी, कृपा करके हम सबके अंदर श्री शिव तत्व जागृत कीजिए। श्री माता जी, please awaken Sri Shiva Tattva within all of us. श्री माता जी, आज के ध्यान के लिए आपके चरणों पर कोटि कोटि प्रणाम। श्री माता जी, thank you for today's blissful collective meditation. Let us all humbly bow down at the lotus feet of Shri Mataji and take bandhan. हम सभी श्री माता जी के श्री चरणों पर प्रणाम करके बंधन लेंगे। जय श्री माता जी।